Hello, Stevie here, and this week is Hearts and Horses, and I'm kind of setting up for it, but I was getting things. This pile was twice as big, and I went through it, and I did a bunch of fussy cutting and organizing, and my my scraps here is getting really full. I wasn't going to have more than one, and I was going to do them at least, once a week, but I haven't done that yet. But I have a lot of things that I have been doing. I need to put the cats and dogs away back in the cubbies for them, and I've already started putting more in there as I go. But I thought today, since I'm not quite ready to do Hearts and Horses, I would show you. I want to go through my ideas journal and show you what I've been doing for, since I started pretty much. This has been my little journal here. And so I'm a kind of a supply kind of person. I like to make supplies more than I like to actually make the whole thing. And I think that stems from really enjoying fussy cutting. But so here is my journal. These are digi-kits that I have in here. These are like my favorites, I think. Or maybe they're the whole thing. I believe I still have them in my digital shop. Yeah, I do. So this is one of my favorites that I made in Procreate. And so this is just a I paper clipped just a bunch of thread, wadded it up and glued it on there, or sewed it on there. Trying to keep in frame here and keep it closer. These are little envelopes I made from a video I watched. This one's pretty uniquely done. Even hand stitched it to put it together. I have the date on it when I 9/15/23. So quite a while ago I did this. And I stitched the button on too instead of gluing it. And just kind of made something from the videos that I was watching. Oh yeah, that's a little pocket there. A little clear pocket. So, this one's falling out. Let's just leave it here. And then these I'm going to take off, and I'm going to put them in my other book I've decided is going to be this one, which is the exact same book, but I made this one into a junk journal, with taking pages out and stuff. And this one, I have not removed any of the pages. But I thought, well, with this, I would just stick all my sticky notes in there, and then I'd have a place to keep my notes that I have all over the place. And I've stuck a bunch of notes here, and I will put them in the pages of that journal to so I can flip through and look at notes instead of having them stuck up here on my container drawers and not and have them fall off, or you know, whatever. This I still haven't made another one of, and it's a flip. I really like it. I put together a puzzle and it was missing pieces, so I took a piece of the puzzle, or a section, and glued it on paper. And then this one is one of my collaged little mini junk journal covers, and I glued with white glue, and now I need to come back and glue it with Fabrifix, I believe, on that one. And that's just a paper clip there, another paper clip, another video I watched with this envelope or tuck spots, folds there, and then my magazine page here, it's belly bands, or those film strips. I like those, the cowboys. And that goes into the tuck there. And then these are my most recent digi kits that my sister made. Not my most recent. These are the men, and now I have women that match them. But this one is my favorite. These two actually are my favorites. He's pretty dark, but this is my favorite colors. And then just the ones that I like the best, that I wanted to keep in this journal and not use. It's kind of a memory thing. And then this is an envelope-ish signature page tucks with wallpaper. And, and then a little page with this little bee on it. Not looking too happy. It's an ad. And then the security envelope I made. Oh, it's got a envelope here. Let's see. Oh, I got that I can tuck it in. Oh, I don't have something similar. Oh, let's do this one. So it can go in there, and you can see it on both sides. And then I made the little picture with pins, and these are punches. And I think, you know, this is to do glue down, and this is to move. Or you could collage on that side too. And then this one is another stuck to, but it's another journal cover, mini journal cover that's made out of scraps. Bright and cheery. So these are very flexible, sewn tissue paper, little ephemera things that they can be glued down as pockets or put in a tuck. either way. And here is another one that I sewed around. Oop, sorry. A nice little picture. Very flexible. It's just one magazine page on that. And then these are digital hearts. Oh, you know, I need to use some hearts for my Hearts and Horses week. I won't use these though. I'll get them out of the where I've put the all my digital kits that I've printed out. I'll go and make sure all the horses and hearts are ready, available to make something out of or do something with. And then these are kind of like my favorite little pieces of leaves that I have glued onto pages, dictionary pages that I had coffee dyed. And this is a lone, very fragile lone. I think it was glued. It looks like it had glue on it, but it's now just a lone, very lacy, fragile leaf. And then I have a video of when I did these security envelopes, and I colored, this looks like the colored pencil one that I did. And yeah, that was February, almost a year now from when I did that. This is just a picture I like of waterfalls that came from a magazine. And this is a little tuck or page. This is hand sewn here, and it's a miniature tuck. And these are also, oh, maybe not. Thought it was a tuck. Let's see if this is a tuck. Yeah, that's a sort of a belly band tuck here. And here, I thought these were, no, that's glued. These are fun. A little miniature journal stuff. This I made out of security envelopes and that bar that goes across under the address with a little flower plant life from a magazine on junk mail, cardstock junk mail, and it can be put in as a pocket or even a belly band on a page. But man, this one I made as like a side tuck, and whichever picture, you know, I wanted to glue down or just leave it, because it is also an envelope here. So it doesn't have to be. It can be a secret tucked in spot. Okay, another one of these envelopes. Oh, and this one, how is it open? Oh, here. Has a mini inside of it too. Isn't that cute? Those were so, I liked them so much, I think I kept them all. Yes. I think that's, oh, no. Oh, no, that was supposed to be glued down. Now I unglued it, so I will have to fix that. Maybe I'll make it a belly band, because that's what I thought it was going to be. And then I put little punches of dragonflies in this little envelope. Looks like I have butterflies in there too. And then the bookmark of San Antonio, the Alamo, and then just this little junk mail magazine, fussy cut little thing, and it's actually got little pockets here. It's got a tuck here. It's got a tuck here. And just a cute little collaged thing that I had fun with. A little motorhome and VW bus. It's kind of like a traveling one. And then the pretty cover magazine with the cute little kitty. CoverGirl magazine. Kitty cat collection that I made into a page. And then this security envelope that I these are pins, colored pins, and I put a picture of a kind of a swampy area for the dragonfly. And getting towards the end of stuff. This I made a long time ago, just out of a hardware bag, and it is sewn, and it's a pocket here. That was fun. I want to add, I'm going to start putting these in this journal. These are those, just a page with those mind, what do you see thing. This is a ship. To me, it's a ship. What do you think? That's two people kissing there. This was just fun. I just made a little collage. And I collaged on both sides, so I don't know what I would use it for. As far as I wouldn't glue this down like this, because then I would lose what I'd collaged on this side. So what I will probably do is sew or glue some kind of strip on the edge here, and then use that as the flip here. This is Las Vegas. And then my faces that I made in Procreate, just kind of, and this was from a piece of wood. And that's a piece of wood that I manipulated. That's a piece of wood. Oh, there's some more wood. And that's a rock. I don't know. I see a face in this. Do you see the face? And then, of course, my famous too big girl. She was too big. So I took her, I was gonna just use her in half, and then I decided I didn't like the way that looked. And so I put her back together on this crinkly paper and distressed it and everything. Oh, that was kind of fun. And then you can use it this way and have her standing up with her feet on that side, or you can put her upside down so her feet are up. That's just a fun fun little ephemera there. This, oh, this was just a piece of ephemera that I wanted to keep for my own. And that is pretty much it. I have these, I copied real leaves and then fussy cut them out. And that's what these are to use in collages. And then this one, I digitized it, but I don't think it's still in there because it never even got any attention. But it is like decoupaged. Very, very old looking. I didn't date it, but that's just a bunch of leaves, or some leaves that I decoupaged on a page. And that does it for that. Oh, I wanted to say, because of my internet challenges, I can't, I've found it very difficult to try and make videos on a schedule. So if you like, subscribe, and share my channel, that's great. But also turn on the bell so that you can get my videos when I actually get them loaded up and in there. So have a great day. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. I'm going to be really trying to do things this year. So I will see you in the next one.